Discovery, go at throttle up.
Good morning. Everybody have a good Xmas? Yeah? No? Ugh. I am hungover. How about them Patriots? Yeah, that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Pretty good time. We're gonna take it easy today. You caved and bought another 40K army. Oof. You Giants are toast. Lions won their division. Yep. So Counter-Strike? No. Oh. That is not taking it easy. This is not doing that. I hope you had a good holiday. Yeah, I'm good. Let me get a look at them shoes. Oh, waffage. Yeah, real comfortable. Something with loud noises and strobe lights will do. Yeah. The chocolate pretzels are not gone yet, no. Scott, what's that? Alex Holland did a great video on rotating detonation engines. You had talked about the test last week while showing the video. Can I link it? Yeah, go ahead, man. Alleviate, you have a question for if we play KSP. What's the best way to analyze faults in your rocket? I'm playing it for some reason. It's really unstable and not sure why. What's it doing? It was fun, Tessa. It was a good time. I drank too much last night. Went to a little get together with my neighbors in it. The little get together got a little out of control.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Builder, 16 months. Laserman with the 24. You seem to always drink too much with your neighbors. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Bush latte, yeah, no, yeah, it was good. Aaron Abel sleeping under the table. No, he went to work today. I mean, so did I, to be fair. Hydration bits, thank you. I need a yerba mate. Well, my wife drinks those. Wait. So, we lose any boosters over the break? Too soon? Too soon? The front fell off. Is that supposed to happen? Is that typical? Boo, this man. A lot of people are really upset about this. I'm not, for some reason. It ate too much and fell over. Yeah. He was fine, drummer. How about you? The booster decided it wanted to be a fish. Yeah. So check it out. These pictures are from John Krause here. Oof. Ooh. That's not ideal. That's the kerosene tank? Yeah. Yeah, they're working on recovering it, but it's, here, check out this footage from Space Coast Live. Here, take a look. Yeah, that's junk. Yeah. Yeah, that's toast. Oh well. It'll buff out. I don't know if it will. Soapbox, I don't think it will. Does SpaceX have an auction site? No. Should have been in a museum? Nah. Hard disagree. Dude, I don't know if it was when I was down at the Space Center, like, recently, but I don't like seeing stuff in museums. You know why? Because it just sits there and rots. Just sits there and does nothing until, if it's an outdoor exhibit, till there's nothing left, and then they try to lift the thing and it breaks and falls into pieces. Or, you know, I mean, I suppose, like, it's just sitting there means it's not doing what it was designed to do. Like, it kills me to see the space shuttles in their museums. I don't like that. You know? I don't like it. These are pictures from Max Evans here. Yeah, I'd rather they go out like this, to be honest with you, and then take parts off of this and then put them on other boosters. Did the barge wander outside of the environment? Yeah. The Discovery Discovery in LA is a pretty awesome museum. It kills me to see space shuttles like that, Scout. It kills me. Kills me to see them like that. I don't like it. As I get older, it's just annoying. It's just annoying seeing something not do what it was designed to do. Like, that's not cool. You never really understood how big it was. Yeah, the space shuttles are gigantic, but I'd rather see them flying, Scout. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, these pictures from Max Evans are graphic. Hey, point of what I'm trying to say is I'd rather 1058 go out like this than just be sitting in a museum doing nothing. You know? I'd rather it go out like this. I'll be 100% honest. And then SpaceX said that, or at least one of the guys that works at SpaceX on Twitter said that they're going to take parts off of it, and they're going to take parts off of it, part it out, and see what they can reuse, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So it sucks. So a little bit of background, just in case anybody was wondering. That Falcon 9 was pretty historically significant. It ain't nothing. It's not historically significant anymore. That's booster 1058. That was the one that returned. That was the first crewed Dragon flight first stage. So DM2, back in May of 2020, that booster was the first one to put people back into space since the space shuttle stopped flying. So it was kind of carrying a pretty, I mean, it has some pretty significant missions under its belt, you know? But, and it had just completed a 19th mission with no sign of stopping, right? And it just landed in conditions that were just too windy, and the booster fell over. Which kind of sucks, but hey, what are you going to do? Get what you're saying and can respect the heck out of that, but at the same time, museums and having people be able to see these pieces helps inspire the next generation of STEM students. Well, absolutely. There can be no doubt, Dead Crew. But you know what also does that? Using them. Think about it. Nothing would inspire people more than seeing the thing actually do what it was supposed to do. Now, maybe have older ones, you know, in museums, etc., like what SpaceX is doing. Like, they have 1023, 1019, 1021, I think. Those are all museum display pieces, which is cool. The older versions of Falcon 9s that are not needed anymore. That's fine. Sure. But, yeah, if they want to do that, that's fine. But the point is I don't think they should have. I disagree with a lot of people that are saying, like, oh, this booster was so historically significant, we should stop. We should have put it in a museum a long time ago. No. Screw that. Use it until it breaks. Use it until it breaks. You know, everything else is just copium. Use the thing until use it until something like this happens. I'm going to take the Love Flight versus a museum piece. Exactly. Seeing and hearing a Lancaster or B-17 fly is a lot better than seeing one sitting. Bingo. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing kills me more than to see something sitting there doing nothing. You know, like, I get it, museum pieces, and I get it, old flight hardware, sure, why not? But this just, that sucks. It sucks to see, like, the space shuttle. Not this. This is fine. It sucks to see, like, the space shuttle sitting in a museum, basically, like the aerospace equivalent of being embalmed, just sitting there. It's just a hulk of. It's just the chassis of a space shuttle. They took all the parts out, which is kind of cool. Like, I guess that's okay, but it kills me. It kills me to see him like that. It kills me to see it like that. Just tweeted you a pic. Something fun happened today. Cool. Hey, Dragon. What's up, man? 4613 sub. It looks like the leg failed. It was under too much load. the wind. So they tried to land it, and the wind was basically putting too much load on one leg, and it crushed the crush core, and it put too much load in, and it looked like Octograbber tried to go in and grab the thing, but before it could secure it completely, the thing fell over. Which sucks. But hey, like I said, I'd rather them go out like this. I'd rather them go out like this doing missions than sitting in a museum doing nothing. You know? Because I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Like, and don't get me wrong, this wasn't an easy conclusion to come to. The best outreach that you can do is fly it. It's true. You know, seeing them up close is cool. That's fine, but seeing them fly is even cooler. You know, I don't want to see this flight hardware, this good modern flight hardware, just sit there and do nothing. It's really annoying, actually. So, like, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really have any feelings about this. All right, so what? It broke. Build another one. Who cares? And don't get me wrong, this isn't like cynicism either. This is great. I would rather it go out like this. This is excellent. And besides, you want one to go in the museum, put 1060 in a museum when it's done. But fly it until you can't fly it no more. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thomas. They tried. It just wind got it, and it fatigued the legs too much. Minikspirtov, hello. How are you? Like, guys, they got their use out of the damn thing. 19 flights, first return to flight. Good. Take this piece, put that piece in a museum, take the engines out, put them on other rockets. Some of those engines are fine. I'm good, man. I'm just fine. Not gonna lie. I'm in the same boat. I used to be super sentimental about this stuff. Then, you know, like, once again, something changed. Something changed the last time I saw Atlantis, and it kind of had been something that's been brewing in my mind for a little while. I hate seeing this stuff sitting there doing nothing. A space shuttle. You know, like the Falcon 9 that's at KSCVC. I guess I don't mind so much because that was a prototype. Whatever. But seeing the flight hardware, like especially the shuttle, which I still think was prematurely retired, you really could have gotten a lot. You really could have done a lot more with that thing. But yeah, it sucks. I don't like that. I really don't. It really. It's a plane. It's designed to go in the air. Okay, it's a space plane. It's designed to be in space. Send it until you can't send it no more. Like I see a lot of folks that are upset about this. I ain't upset about this. It sucks. That's not cool. It'd be nice to have it in one piece, but it'd be nice to have it in one piece so you could reuse it. Use it until you can't use it no more. Yeah, it is what it is. It honestly doesn't bother me. I want to see these things. I want to see these Falcon 9s get really put through the test. It's just another step on the way to full reuse. You know? It's okay with me. Doesn't bother me. I ain't losing sleep over it. I would agree with you if there wasn't an entire fleet of non-historic boosters of later flying spec. Further to the point, look at Collings. They had a plane crash, kill something like 12 people. I understand your argument, but that booster is one that objectively probably should have been put to the side. Well, that ship kind of sailed a long time ago, didn't it? So, what's the point in being upset? That ship already sailed. The rocket was on top of the ship that sailed and it fell over. What are you going to do about it? No, you're not going to do anything about it. It's already broken. Who cares? On to the next flight. So you want SLS and shuttle at the same time. I used to be kind of, Tycon, I used to be annoyed that SLS was flying with perfectly good shuttle engines, but we ain't getting the shuttle program back either, so I'd rather some of those parts get put to good use. You know? At the end of the day, only SpaceX gets to decide what to do with it. Well, they already said, yeah, they already said that they're going to, here. So John Edwards is the VP of Falcon Launch Services at SpaceX. Let me see here. I know somebody linked it already. I haven't gotten to that. Yeah, here we go. We are planning to salvage the engines and do life leader inspections on the remaining hardware. There's still quite a bit of value in the booster. We will not let it go to waste. Cool. That's all you could ask for. Excellent. Take those parts off. Do some FEA on them and learn, and then keep going. Last. No, I'm good. No, I'm all right. Yeah. So, hey, what are you going to do? Finite element analysis on the parts. Yeah. Basically, figure out how much of a beating those parts can take and roll with it. Do some testing on them. Yeah, I know that opinion's not going to be popular with a lot of people, but send it. Let's go. Being blown around in the wind on landing. Okay. Oh, neat. Yeah, it's a close one. That's a computational method used to analyze part models, not the parts themselves. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the clarification. You can't perform FEA on a physical object? I don't know, Porter. You tell me. You seem to be the expert on it. I don't know. Are you asking me or are you telling me? You seem to know what you're talking about. Hungover EJ is not friendly. It's turn into a jackass. You cannot. Misplaced question mark. Not trying to make you upset. Now, Porta, I'm not trying to make you upset. I'm not upset. Would you be mad at me if I thought you were wrong? The shortbread's down in the house. Prove me to be wrong. Dude, I don't want to play these games today, please. I'm just gonna hit the stop stream button. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
You have 4 engineering degrees. You've used FEA before. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Is it possible that I just misspoke too? You misplaced the question mark. Is it possible? You said I'm wrong. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay.
Discovery.
FEA can't be done on physical objects, huh? Let's learn. Let's hear it. That's not what I've heard. So, tell me. You're the expert, clearly. Finite element analysis is a computational method that breaks 3D objects into smaller voxels where you can perform stress analysis. Yeah, I understand that. It's a software tool. And you don't have to verify this computational analysis with real-life testing? No? You can stress test a real-life object, but it's not called FEA. Oh, okay. Okay. You feel better? I'm wrong. There you go. I misspoke. Do you feel better now? It's not such a big deal. Well, I mean, clearly it is. Clearly it is, dude. You're the one making a big deal out of it. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm not being a jerk. I'm just... It's... You can't make a move to correct the streamer and then say it's not a big deal right after that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did you miss us? Yeah. No. Great community, never gonna be back. Well, I'll see you later. I hope you have a good new year. Enjoy your 4 engineering degrees, dude. I mean, I appreciate the help. I do. It's just, man. Why is it going to turn into...
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I don't think he's coming back, Sawyer. What's the plan for today, boss? I don't know. I didn't have one. I'm just going to sit here and nurse this headache until it goes away. Yeah, I had a great Christmas, yeah. Do you ever not have a headache? Are you streaming on New Year's Eve? No. No, I'm not going to. Yeah, Ewok, it is what it is. It's alright. I don't really like conducting myself like that, but some days, you know, chat gets you on the, gets you on the wrong side of the bed, you know what I mean? I mean, that guy ain't coming back. But, hey. And it kind of sucks because it's one less way to learn, but, man. Sometimes I just not in the mood to take the licks, you know what I'm saying? I came back because someone subbed me. Yeah, Porter, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just being a jerk because my head hurts. I think you're right, but dude, I've heard engineers out in the industry call it FEA, like doing like destructive testing and then non-destructive testing in a physical environment to corroborate FEA results. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. I ain't an engineer. I'll defer to your judgment, pal. It's all good, man. I'm sorry. I'm just, yeah, you know, it is what it is, dude. I mean, Porter, like, the other thing is, dude, I don't know who's on the other side of the keyboard, so I didn't mean to give you shit for saying you have 4 engineering degrees, dude. I got some people in here, some people that come in here they're so full of shit, dude. So it's hard to know, you know? That's my bad, brother. Oh, I got a headache because I drank too much last night. FX, you scored the NASA Perseverance Lego set. That's cool, man. Right on. You're really cool for this. Dude, at the end of the day, man, it's not about like, do I know more than you, do more than you? Nah, dude, I'm here to learn. That's, you know, just like everybody else is. So, right on, man. Sorry about that. Enjoy the sub from Sawyer, dude. If you don't want to come back, I'm cool with it. I understand why. That's why the folks in the chat were like, "Oh, what the fuck? We got another fucking know-it-all." You know what I mean? Like, it happens. Apologies. I shouldn't perpetrate that behavior. I'm not here to learn. I'm watching here to blow up rockets. Well, you can learn from exploding rockets. Look at SpaceX. SpaceX has no problem blowing up the freaking rockets, man. I mean, you see these pictures? They push that sucker right to the limit. I'm just here for the fruit snacks. Oh, yeah. I got more of those. I'm good, Pigeon. How are you? You don't say. Yeah. I gotta keep my cool. These will help. All right, Alleviate, what do you got for me? Yeah, I did, Joe. Yep. How do you work out maximum dynamic pressure? There's no way to do the analysis in Kerbal except by launching your rocket. Long story short, Alleviate, you want to keep your dynamic pressure low. In Kerbal, it doesn't matter as much as it does in real life, just because the atmospheric fall-off in Kerbal is completely different than it is for Earth. But you can gain some delta V back, right? Because there's only so much your rocket can push against the atmosphere on the way up. However, right, like you're always going to be, the atmosphere is always going to be falling off as you go up. You can brute force your way through it in Kerbal, and you can't brute force against it in real life. You can't really do it that way. So, like in Kerbal, my rule of thumb is don't go above 20 pascals on the way up, or 20,000 pascals. So that would be, oh God, my head. 20 kPa, I think. Yeah, don't go above that. Your rocket, like, you could start experiencing some pretty bad aero problems. Sorry for making you do math. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I had a rowdy Christmas. It was fun. Good times. Do they come back with a little fuel or booster empty? What do you mean, son? They need some fuel to land. There's a little bit of residual. You never want to run a rocket engine dry. That's not good for it. That's not good for it at all. Do we need to send you back to bed? No, I'm waking up. I'm waking up. Just give. Oh. All right, let's roll. So, yeah, Alleviate, just don't go above 20,000 pascals. You should be fine. Wake up, Bits. Wake me up. Wake me up. I can't wake up. Not that it is that impressive to some, but I finally got a really good orbit around the moon in science mode on KSP2. Nice. Going to try and learn how to make a good lander next and land on the moon. Nice, Wicked. There you go. Ugh. The USS New Jersey is going to go to dry dock. Battleship New Jersey to be towed to dry dock early next year for maintenance. Cool. I saw some pictures of the Texas the other day. It looked really good. Let's get another beer. Let's play a game. It's called Drink the Beer. Oh, I did it. What do I win? Another beer. We'll do. I give it a try. Hard to get my daughter off playing the tutorial with me. She's really enjoying it and surprising me with the questions, to be fair. Good. Very good. That's a good thing, man. But yeah, here. Actually, the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is list of Falcon 9 boosters. I just thought it would be kind of cool to go through and look at all the missions that 1058 had done in the past. So it started with Demo 2 and then Analyse 2, Starlink, and then it did CRS 21, Transporter 1, Starlink, Transporter 3, Starlink. And then before that, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's it. That was it. That's 1059. 1059 it didn't land. So yeah, I mean it did those 19 freaking missions, but 59, the booster that came after that, only did 6 missions before it promptly exploded during re-entry on the way down. But if you look at some of the other ones, so like the oldest booster in the fleet right now is 1060. There's 1060, there's 1061, and 1062. These 3 boosters each have 17 flights. See them right there? But I mean, you know, a lot of people say like, "Oh, we should retire one. We should retire one. We should retire one." If we should retire one, I think it should be 1061. Because if we're not going to get the DM2 booster, well, look at all these missions that 1061 did. It did Crew 1 and Crew 2, which is pretty rad. CRS 23, it did IXPE, that was an awesome mission. That was a really good one. Sirius 8, Globestar FM15, Starlink, Eros C3, Starlink, and then that's it. 1061 moved the first operational crew mission. So if we do want to retire one eventually, that would probably be the one. Yeah, it did Transporter 4 and 5. That's that booster's got a lot of missions under its belt. 1060 as well. It was the first one. It moved GPS 3 SVO3, which is pretty cool. Turksat 5A, Transporter 2. It's a good movie. What's the fastest turnaround? Oh. 27 days. There's one. $26 right there on 1062. 25 again. I mean, this is just with the operational fleet right here, so 1058 could have been turned around a lot quicker. Did I see a 21 in there? Yeah, 21 right there. But let's go up here. God, scrolling through this spreadsheet is not helping me. Not helping me. Yeah, I think 21 is the closest. I think 21. That's pretty nuts, man. It's pretty crazy how far SpaceX has gotten with all this stuff. We're on the verge of Falcon 9's basically... I mean, it's not airplane, but it's close. Like, we're at, like, charter flight levels of flight cadence, which is pretty damn cool. They're the serial numbers for the booster. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the oldest Falcon 9 that's around is 1019. That was the first one they landed. See, I'm wondering what happened to like 1022 and stuff. If I'm understanding this right, some of these are scrapped. Some of them are museum pieces, like the early Falcon 9 fleets are. Like that one, 1021 just got put up actually relatively recent. 1019 is the Orbcom 2 booster. That was the first one that landed. Right there. Yeah, it's outside of the Dish Network headquarters. 1021, not 1019. 20 was destroyed. Yeah, that one they just put up, dude. There's another one. 1023 is the one that's at KSCVC. After flying 2 missions. Yeah, see, I wonder what all these retired ones, where the retired ones ended up. A lot of them were expended, but some of them were just straight retired. Hohenheim, 6 months. Thank you. Interesting. I wonder, I bet you these ones are probably going to end up being museum pieces. The retired ones were scrapped with some being turned into employee gifts. Yep. 1035, that one is at Houston. It's outside. I suppose I don't mind the older boosters that are retired because they're outdated, like being turned into museum pieces. Those are the ones that did their part and then some. But I still will say, seeing something like 1058 being retired just because of the missions that it's flown, nah, send it. Nah, son, we don't roll like that. Now, I'm wondering. Now, next question that I have is, what's the newest one? What's the newest booster that they have? $1081. Man. $1084 is the newest. Completed static fire testing at McGregor. Interesting. Those are Falcon Heavy. That's a Falcon Heavy core, though. So that's going to be expended. Is that the one that's on OTV 5? So 82 and 83 are... I mean, I would imagine that SpaceX has a rotation, right? And if a booster goes out of the rotation, they'll just make another one, right?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Jeff. What are the chances looking like for a Falcon Heavy launch tomorrow? I don't know if the weather's going to hold, dude. We'll see. Hey, Alucard, what's going on? Yeah, so, man, they're already up to 1083. Can you imagine 100 Falcon 9s being made? That's crazy, dude. They're already past that in second stage serial numbers. So the second stage have a 2 right there instead of... They have a 2 right there. That's the indicator for a second stage. So it would be like B2103 or something. For the second stage numbers. Not a lot of people know that. Where do they launch from? So SpaceX moves out of 3 launch pads primarily, dude. They launch out of 39A at Kennedy. They use Slick 40, Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral, which is just a little ways south of 39. And they launch out of Slick 4 at Vandenberg. And they launch a lot, dude. I mean, Porter, you would know, like, they're going for a sub 2-day launch cadence in 2024. I have that from people that work at SpaceX. Like, that's hardcore, man. That's really difficult to do. you know nothing about SpaceX. Well, I mean, you know, refurbishing a dang rocket is going to take some time, right? Like, the fact that they're going to do a sub 2-day launch cadence, they're aiming for over 100 launches next year, which is, they're close to 100 this year, but getting 100 freaking launches, that's absurd. That's an absurd amount of launching. That's a huge project. New coat of paint? I don't even think they paint the suckers anymore, dude. They don't paint. They haven't painted them in a long time. They just crazy. They let the so you could see it on that junk one. So this isn't burn marks from anything. They're soot marks from the open cycle on the engines. So if we go in here, and once again, these pictures are from John Krause. I'll link it up in a little bit. If you look, these are an open cycle motor. So they have a gas generator that's spinning a turbine, right? And the turbine is attached to 2 fuel impellers that are on the same shaft, right? And those move RP1 and liquid oxygen into the engine. You can see the pipes, the exhaust pipes for the open cycle there. This isn't actually, that's not actually re-entry heating marks. That's because the rocket flies business end first and flies through its own exhaust cloud. That's soot just accumulating on the outside of the booster. They don't even paint the things. What they do, I know that they do this. They have to reload the T-tab. So the triethyl aluminum and triethyl borane, they have to reload the T-tab cartridges on the engine so they can restart, because that's how they get the gas generator to turn on. He said doo-doo. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, as far as booster refurb, I'm pretty sure they're just doing like pre-flight checks, which, man, you know, coming from somebody like that's a spaceflight fan that started like in the space shuttle era, that's just weird to me. To spin up the impellers first. Yeah, they use a pyrophoric igniter. Yeah, they're little cartridges, and they shoot them into the combustion chamber after they thermally condition the engine with LOX. So you're gonna move the liquid oxygen into the motor to get it to the operating temperature, because you don't want to flash freeze a component and then have it shatter into a bajillion pieces, right? Simultaneously, you don't want to move LOX into the engine really, really quickly, because it'll evaporate and your motor ingests gas when it's a liquid fuel engine. Not a good idea. So they flood the engine with liquid oxygen and they shoot triethyl aluminum, triethyl borane into the gas generator. And T-tab, when they combined, is pyrophoric. It hits the oxygen and it explodes. Makes a nice green flash. Every time Falcon 9 goes, you'll see a huge green flash shoot out the side, shoot out the bottom, shoot out the flame trench. How many people would you estimate are involved in a single Falcon 9 launch? Oh, I don't know. I do know for the SARA 2-3 mission that we saw, there was like 5 people in mission control or something. It was weird. It was great, Chief. Yeah, good Christmas. Your Christmas has not happened yet, if I'm remembering right. It should be a little bit later. That's only for Easter? Oh, okay, right on. I got you. Aviation weather. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. Up where I'm at right now, zero visibility. Zero. Up in Massachusetts, there's nothing. You can't, I can't see my neighbor's house. Neighbor's house is like maybe 500 feet away. Maybe. About 150 meters for the Metro. I can't see him. I can't see my neighbor's house. It's that freaking foggy up here. Yeah, Carrot. Yeah, exactly. You're in the same clouds that we're in up here. It's been, dude, it's been like this for like the last 3 days. I was driving home on Christmas Eve. I couldn't see anything. I'm like, okay. I'm going down the highway. There's people going like, I'm going like 60 because I can't see what's in front of me, even with the brights and the fog lights on. And there's people zipping past me going 80 miles an hour. I'm like, you guys are nuts. I'm not going faster than this. Screw that. They diverted flights at TF Green, Carrot. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Stuart, it's soupy fog. I despise the newer interface. Send me back to the 90s, please, because at least I know where everything was on the old one. We had tons of food. You know how the Italians and Greeks are. Absolutely, man. Dude, I gained 5 pounds, like, in the last 2 days. I'm over 260 pounds, dude. This is not good. Not cool. Not cool. I gotta go back to, intermittent fasting. It's becoming silent. Dude, it looks like Silent Hill outside. It's seriously close. At least you're tall, yeah, right? Yeah. You ever lose that Buc-ee's weight? No. Do the truffle shot. Oh, come on. It's weird winter in Quebec. There should be 10 feet of snow. It's 1 foot and you see the grass. French, you want to hear something crazy? I'm not that far south of you. 15C, 20C. Maybe not 20. 15. It's been 15C consistently during the winter. I'm like, okay. Got our exercise. Do it. Yeah, do it. See that SpaceX put out this picture of the Starlink V2 minis direct to cell antenna. I've seen this picture, but I haven't showed it on stream. Yeah, look at this thing. Welcome to my August. Do you know how hard it is to give a Golden Gate Bridge tour when you can't see it until you're 150 feet away? Yeah. Yeah, Starlink satellites, guys, direct to cell. You're going to have 5 bars wherever you go. Do you see a difference with the fasting? Oh, absolutely, Sawyer. Yeah. It's hard to do, though, man. I also like the reflection of the flag in there. That's pretty cool. It's hard to do, man. We are between 5 and minus 15. Yikes. It did get cold, but yeah. Yeah, man. It's been pretty mild winter thus far. Why not just eat less? That's what intermittent fasting basically is. Launch site activity. What's going on? Oh yeah, no, I have that open. Oh, there's a cat. I have that open. Yeah, I still have it up there. Let's go back over here. Rock guy was not happy. He was not happy about that. You know what, dude? It's like, I don't know, man. Am I getting apathetic? I don't care. I really don't. Launch it. Just build another one. Launch it again. Whatever. Whatever. It's a frigid 71 degrees. Oh, man. Warmest Christmas in the UK in decades. 13C. Yeah, Foz, that's basically... Dude, Foz, I get the same weather that you guys get, for the most part. Like, you guys just get it a couple of days later because it needs time to go across the ocean. But you guys basically get what I get. Hey, Santa Toes, what's going on, man? I hope you had a good Christmas. My head hurts, but yeah, I'm good. Note to self, don't be a dick to viewers just because you're hungover. Porta, I'm sorry again, man. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I'm not perfect, dude. Brother, I had to tell the family I was tired and they bought it. Oh, that's nice. Stay hydrated. Oh, yeah. Progress on the truck. Which one? So the 97, I got a bit of the hood done, but I have it taped off because I'm gonna try to go for all of this side of the hood from basically where that GoPro mount is all the way over. Yeah. It's bad in Sheffield right now, windy and rainy. Cooking, we had like 60-mile-an-hour winds like last week. Welding time. I don't have the welder completely put together. Nice truck. Merci beaucoup. Yep. You get way more snow than us. I can't remember the last time we had any significant snowfall. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Drummer, now that I'm down by the oceans, dude, I haven't gotten that much. And the snow that we did get just went away really, really fast. It's been 40 miles an hour constant. Yep. You doing stationaries? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's just been wet. Yeah, it's just been wet and rainy and gross. Like the ground is like when you walk over it. Let me know when I can bring the F100 over to get the floor pans welded in. So I guess here, let me show you guys the welder that I got. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab it. Now, I haven't fully assembled this thing yet, but yeah, here. Damn, mine. There's trees down everywhere. Do either of them have a 351 in it? The truck that's closer to the camera has a 351 in it. The other one has a 302. Yeah. Maz, let me learn how to use this correctly, and then I'll take you up on that if you want. Yeah, I don't... Is that TIG or MIG? It's both. You can do either one. Yeah, see? Look at the buttons! Yeah, you can do either one. Interesting. You'll need a tank. I have gas already. Inverter or transformer welder? Well, it's a 180i, so I'm going to guess the I is inverter. So I asked a couple people in chat for recommendations, and then I asked my uncle who has one of these, and he said this is what you should get. So I'm not 100% on what everything does yet. I gotta read the instructions or something. How heavy is it? It's pretty heavy. I have gas confirmed. Yeah, and it's inert too. Read what? Yeah, right. I know nothing about welding. Yeah. But you'll be interested to watch me learn? Yeah, we will. We will. Is it 110 or can it do 220? It can do either. I have the adapter for 110 though. The gas is inert? Yeah. So yeah, this is it, dudes. It's a nice welder. It's super, super trick. This thing, I mean, it's very, very nice. Very well put together. Like, you can just tell by how solid this thing is, you know? You got me into Stationeers again, and it's been great. Oof. Hey, that's cool. Where you get it? My crazy wife bought it for me. This is my Christmas present. You can tell it's strong because of the way it is. Do I have a cool-looking mask? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to figure out how to do everything here. Anyway, I'm gonna go put this back. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I want to take that thing for a spin, but yeah. You should marry her? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm not paying for the gas for the welder, thank you. Why not?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Fuck it. What's up, man? Guys, I honestly just wanted to sit and chill, talk about space and stuff, because I'm just coming around.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Oh, dear. Hey, French, thank you. Thank you for the 10 subs. Do you think at some point in the future you could go over the layout in 351 and how it's set up? I picked up a Fox body with the 351 dropped in it, but not everything is there. And everything's been pulled apart. You have no idea what you're doing. Sure, Cake. I mean... So they made the 351 for a very long time. So there's a couple of different iterations for it. I can just show you with a picture if you want. That's crazy. I just tuned in saying to myself, let's chill and hear some space talk. All right. So we see eye to eye on that, Golden. That sounds good, man. There might be some car stuff in here. So, all right, here. We can use this. This will work. This picture right here. All right. So, Cake, you tell me. Is it like this? Does the motor look like that? You're missing that many parts? What's missing here? Yeah, like French Evader, thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. Cuz this thing is missing thermostat, obviously. It's missing the distributor cap, and it's missing the upper part of the intake manifold. If you have this right here, you're going to have a little bit of a problem, because so Ford in the 80s with the 351 and the 302, for what it's worth, had a they have a weird type of intake manifold. The intake manifold is a two-piece intake manifold. So the bottom part of the intake manifold has all the holes for the 8 cylinders, which are called runners. They're in line. And then there's the upper part of the intake manifold as well. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, here we go. I mean, this is off of eBay, but here, this thing right here. So it's the upper part of the intake manifold. Now, the reason why the intake manifold is in two pieces is because in the 80s, and this still is true to this day, but they were still trying to figure this the frick out. In the 80s, they figured out that if you have a longer runner going in, basically you can make more low-end torque. Now, why? Why is that the case? Long story short, you can accelerate the air a little bit faster. You're going to get less turbulent air going over the valves. So think like, an airplane wing needs clean air, right? To fly correctly. If you get turbulent air over a wing, it won't work. The wing won't wing anymore. If you think about the aerodynamics going into the motor, right? The longer the runner, the longer the tube going in, the more low-end torque you can make. So Ford figured that out, and then they put this on freaking everything. They put it on everything. You're going to need one of these if that part is missing. If the manifold looks like that and has eight holes in line, you need the upper part of the intake manifold. They're not expensive. That's not expensive at all. So yeah, I mean, that's one thing. Could you also do a Hemi on those motors? No. It's a Windsor motor. It doesn't have a hemispherical combustion head. Well, you're a great streamer, full of knowledge about space and cars. Love to lurk your stream while gaming. Right on. What's that, Thomas? Blue Origin has released a picture of the NS24 capsule. In case you were wondering, that's a picture of Audrey Powers taped inside of the left window. Give me one moment. Sometimes transferring links between the computers doesn't work right. Nice. That's the NS24 capsule that flew last week. That thing went up into space, which is pretty cool. That's pretty neat, man. Pretty neat. The project continues. You get a welder yet? I just showed it on stream a second ago, Doom. I have a Lincoln Electric 180i. Yeah, I just put it down, man. You just missed it. But yeah, I do. How's the project coming, buddy? That's really awesome. Lunfrod, neat. Yeah. If you have any welding questions, I'm your guy.
Go at throttle up.
Oh, French Invader again. I welded for 17 years before getting into IT. Well, if you want to backseat the hell out of me when we do it, yeah, I'd appreciate it, man. Thank you, Tall. Hey, that's another 10 from French Invader, man. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind, dude. You guys are too good to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Gaston Glock, the creator of Glock firearms, has passed away. That sucks. Anyway. Oh, boy. Oh, man, it's still killing me. Anyway. I run a robotic cell with 5 welding robots. All right, that's cool. If you watch my Instagram, you would know. I just have an Eastwood 140. Getting plates made from send cut send for all the differential stiffening, then starting on the suspension. Right on, man. Cool. Oh, man. My face is killing me.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. David with the 5 subs. Thank you very much. Thank you. Labor rates out here are through the roof. I only have a couple aluminum jobs to do, though, so I didn't get a TIG machine. Yeah, cool. You have a 91 LX cake. Yeah, it probably has that weird intake manifold on it. All right, well, we gotta play a game now, dudes. We can't just sit there, even though it's kind of what I want to do. This week is not gonna be I think for this week we should do a chill week. I mean, I said I was gonna stream on Friday, and I can't do that. I had some other obligations that I figured out that I remembered that I had to do. And then Saturday is going to be our New Year's bash, even though it's not New Year's, but we'll play GTA on Saturday night. So today and tomorrow, we're just going to do chill streams. And then when the New Year starts, that's when we'll go back to the regular 10-hour schedule. What about some Wings Wednesday action? Oh, I don't know. I downloaded the Caterham 420R and the R500 for Assetto Corsa. You're having a blast. That's cool, man. Cool. How would you guys feel about playing Hearts or something? Play Railroads? We could play Railroads, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Any stationeers are satisfactory. We could do either one. I mean, yeah, Hearts of Iron. Yeah. If you guys don't know me, I like Hearts of Iron. I'm just not the best Hearts of Iron player, but I do like it. It's your stream, do whatever. Yeah. Coloring blocks? Hearts of Iron 4, you have almost 1,000 hours in that game. Nice, man. My car will be similar in power to a 500. The 420 has 175 horsepower, which is what my motor makes in stock form. Now, Doom, refresh my memory. Are you using a 2.0 turbo? All I know about railroads is that there's no humping. Well, it depends on what the car is. I'm debating on putting 373 gears in my truck for the better miles per gallon down the highway. Yeah, maybe. Your speedometer, the RW ABS is going to be all screwed up if you change it. So your speedometer is going to be completely out of whack, because our trucks take the speedo off of the rear end, and that sensor also is for the rear wheel anti-lock brakes. Play hard to fly out. 2.5 Duratec out of a Fusion with the 5-speed from an NC Miata. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. I think railroads would be cool. All right. Derailleur stationeer is 50-50. Dude, I wouldn't mind playing derail, but we could do stationeers as well. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm scrolling through the games. Give me a second. Man, I was kind of feeling Hearts. Satisfactory too. I mean, we could jump back into that. What do you want to do? I want to, like kind of feeling some Hearts of Iron. Town, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like chilling. You get the most recent Hearts of Iron expansion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I'll have to look. Hold on. We're still on Finland. I could never get Finland. I could never do it with historical off. I didn't get it. You get stressed with Hearts of Iron. No. Play whatever you want. Thank you. Is the newest one Arms Against Tyranny? I have every single one of them except for the expansion subscription and the Eastern Front music pack. So yeah, we got all of them. Also, the Kaiserreich mod. What if Germany won World War I? Just hit its full release patch. Germany is a super complex playthrough now if you want to read and explore a few new microsystems. I don't know, man. I'm thinking. Let me think about this. Derail Valley is nice and chill as long as you don't derail. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, thanks. Didn't really plan on getting plastered yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Whoops. Make the potato grow. I already did make the potato grow, damn it. Kaiserreich is way too much for you. Stress is at the maximum level. You see what you see -1 yet? No. You got plastered. What does that mean? That's what that means. I think the railroad is the most chill. Yeah. Ah, Vickers redeemed ad time. All right, roll then. I just rolled 16. 12. No ads for you. Sorry, pal. What do you drink? Time for us to judge you. Beer. Beer. Brimo was having vodka cran and she poured way too much in, so I had to drink that to get all the vodka out, you know. And then more beer. Long drink, yeah, I had a little bit. Yeah. Planning on going back to Beam soon? I was thinking about it. Is that all you remember drinking? Oh, I didn't get drunk, drummer. I didn't get drunk, I just drank a lot. I remember the entire night. It takes a lot to get me to forget, you know what I mean? Remember Tres Comas? Beam did get a new update. You know what? Stationeers sounds good, but Derail sounds good too. We haven't played Derail in such a long time. I spent way too much time on Stationeers. We could do Stationeers. That's fine. I'll play that. They added an early version of their campaign. Buy cars and modifying them, make money doing missions. Hey, Bandit. Yeah, we'll go to Stationeers. Hey, Rev, hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, man, my Christmas was just fine. How are you?